Hello, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jess, and today we're going to be going on with my Chris playthrough for Resident Evil 1. We've already completed Jill, so if you're coming back from that, just want to say I appreciate you. Welcome back. And if you like this content, please consider subscribing, liking the video, or leaving a comment. It helps me out a ton. But let's get to it. Oh, sorry, we're not going to be loading. We're going to be starting a new game.
Evil.
Just going to turn on the volume slightly. All this is good. And we're going to play on hard this time because I felt like on the Jill playthrough, I put it on going on a hike, but it felt like it was on easy. So I'm going to say climbing a mountain on Chris, which should make the game hard. Because we like a challenge. I'm hoping to still keep this to just 3 episodes. Excuse me. But we'll see. Hard mode might throw us some challenges we don't expect.
Alpha Team is flying around the forest zone, situated in northwest Raccoon City, where we are searching for the helicopter of our compatriots, Bravo Team, who disappeared during the middle of their mission.
Haven't found it yet?
No, not yet, Bizarre murder cases have recently occurred in Raccoon City. There are outlandish reports of families being attacked by a group of about 10 people. Victims were apparently eaten. The Bravo Team was sent in to investigate, but we lost contact.
Look, Chris.
Bravo Team's helicopter was a derelict. Save for the remaining body of Kevin. We continued our search for the other members, and it turned into a nightmare. This way. Damn it! Make for that mansion! There are only 3 STARS members left now. Captain Wesker, Jill, and myself. We don't know where Barry is.
Is everyone all right?
Barry. Where's Barry?
He's...
No.
What was that?
I'll go and check it out.
All right. Jill and I will stay and secure this area.
Chris? Take care.
Yeah.
Alright, so a couple challenges, or I guess differences between Chris and Jill's playthrough, but most notably the first one is he doesn't start with a weapon other than the knife. So there's that. Also, he doesn't have the lockpick, so a lot of the doors that we would have otherwise opened with Jill, we were going to have to find keys for. So yeah, Chris starts off a little bit weaker, I guess, in the early game. But I believe he has more health, and he might do slightly more damage with weapons.
Wesker? Jill? Where did they go?
Alright, I don't think we have to go up and down on this playthrough, but I'll do it just because. Alright. So we are on hard. We're going to have to be extra careful here. This ammo's going to be a bit scarce. Zombies are going to take more damage to down. So it's going to be quite important for us to actually burn bodies strategically, because I think there's also less kerosene. So that guy's going to be down the hall, that's fine. There's also going to be more zombies in general. I don't know, I might have just said that, but there's definitely going to be more of them. More enemies, I guess you can say. Yeah, we can take early healing, I think. Do a quick dodge from that guy. Grab this. And we do have a zombie here. So this is kind of the noticeable difference on hard mode, is that this zombie was not here when we played Jill. So we're just going to bait out an attack and kind of scoot by him that way. Honestly, we won't be killing, like, any rooms that we're pretty certain we're not going to be coming back to. Things can just stay alive. Like, I'm just happy to leave them alive. So we're going to bait this guy over this way. I think he went around the backside. Oh, he did. Nice. Drop that for later. are going to be some zombies out here. Thankfully, the zombies out here, for some reason or another, do not actually respawn. Like, they can't turn into Crimson Heads. They'll just disappear. So, we're going to take advantage of that, get rid of them. Might even use the knife here, honestly. Nice. So we'll grab that after. Actually, I guess we won't be grabbing that quite yet. That's fine. Neat little strategy. If you use tank controls and tap the sprint button, you go up the stairs super quick. I always loved the HD versions of this game because you can just honestly switch between toggle anytime you want, or the classic tank controls as well. I tend to use a mixture of both. So we're just going to use the sword key there. So there's our first floor map. We're going to use the key here. And unlike the Jill playthrough, I'm actually going to work my way out, or go upstairs first. And that is going to be so that we can get the broken shotgun to be able to actually get the shotgun, because we don't have help from Barry this time around. We're on our own. So we're just gonna bait an attack from that guy. That's too bad. That's okay. Should be handgun bullets here. Yeah, we're gonna take those for sure. And honestly, I think we're just gonna work my way down to the save room. I'm gonna feel a lot more comfortable once we kind of have a base of operations, I guess. So yeah, we got a dude there, we got a dude here, and we got a dude down here. So we're just gonna bait an attack. Use a defense item here. hard mode is no joke, man. Yeah, so there's going to be our first small key, so let's go ahead and pick up the file. Good news is we already have the lighter. So, and it doesn't take up an inventory slot, so it's just a freebie. Grab our ink ribbon. We can put away the knife. We'll keep the healing item on us. We'll save and then put away that. So this should show up as red writing, I think. Oh, never mind. It shows up as white. Okay. Interesting. Okay, we'll put away the ink ribbon, and we'll take the kerosene, or the canteen rather. And I think we only get two refills out of it, so that's 4 bodies per kerosene canteen. So we are going to go ahead. That is a huge critical. That is very, very good for us. We're going to take out everybody in this hallway. Just move back a bit. Huge crit. Oh man. Chris is a sharpshooter. So we're gonna burn these guys. Or burn this guy rather. And that hallway is instantly cleared. Which is very, very good for us. That's fine. We'll deal with the first guy here. Big stun there. That was nice. So I guess we will actually, yeah, we'll wait for this guy to come. Nice. So that's going to be him dead. Now Crimson heads on hard mode as well. I believe they come back in about half the time, so we're gonna have to move pretty quickly. We're also pretty low on ammo now. Did we get the map? Yeah, we did. Okay. Okay, so let's go refill the kerosene again. Yeah, okay, so we get 2 refills. Or we get 1 refill now from kerosene instead of... I think you can burn 6 bodies on normal or easy, whereas on hard you can burn 4, so... Not the worst thing. We'll go dispose of this guy real quick, and then at least our pathway to our safe room is now fully cleared, which I think is important. Okay, so we'll go in here, we'll grab the dog whistle. Okay, and then we are going to make a bit of a dangerous run here. So we will be able to get the dagger. That's another thing. I need to get used to. Chris has 2 less inventory slots. That might be really stupid, but I think we need the ammo. And we're never coming back through this hallway again. So we gotta play safe. Alright, so we'll use our first old key. And that's going to clear up a spot for us to pick up the chemical. We can also refill our kerosene out here. Now we can go into the bathroom. You're gonna grab... Ooh, we messed up. We messed up big time, actually. I thought that was definitely a defense item. Okay, looks like we will be coming back here. That is okay. Alright, we're gonna make the dangerous run here. We're gonna just zig, bob and weave, bob and weave. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, the old keys really make things interesting for the first time through the mansion. Where Jill could just use the lockpick. Oh no, he's on this side. Nice. Right? Yeah. Okay, we will be able to use the sword key here. Oh no, dude. I've made all types of mistakes. Okay. Okay, when zombies are on stairs, this is a little thing here, they will just puke attack. So they actually can't do grabs or attacks, which is nice. Let's burn this guy so he doesn't come back ever. We needed that old key from that bathtub. That was a very big that was a big routing error. We're not going to save yet. We're going to go back out here. Okay, he's doing his own thing. That's perfect for us. We can go down here. Oh no, man. Do we not need armor key to get down here? Yeah, okay. So we've made a bit of an uh-oh. Let's bait out the attack. We need that old key. Yeah, we're going to take the shortcut through here. We're going to try and be as quick as possible. We're not trying to wake up the Crimson Head that's on the ground. And we could kill this guy, but honestly, he's simple enough to dodge, I think. He's in a fairly straightforward area here. It's not like we have any other threats to deal with. And we will go down and use the sword key for the final time. That clears up a much needed inventory spot. It also lets us gain access to the kitchen here, which will have an old key for us. And a defense item. which are always welcome. So now we can get the shotgun. I think that's going to be our next course of action here. And little Easter egg, or I guess not Easter egg, but special cutscene. And we just do a simple little dodge with the help of modern controls or the joystick. Okay, and then we will, if you run behind this guy in a straight line, he'll always kind of do that little like he'll do the little backswing kind of, but he's too slow, so we can almost always get past him, no problem. Alright, and then once again, we're going to just... I'm going to sneak past the Crimson Head. We do not want to wake him up. We have nothing to deal with him right now, so... Alright, and then we're going to just do a quick sneak by. Thankfully, again, because zombies have their backs turned, it's very, very easy to just rip by them. And we will use an old key right here. Alright, and then we get our first of Chris's secondary defense items. He gets access to the grenades. And these things are awesome. Because he kind of, like, when you use him as a defense item, he shoves it into the zombie's mouth. And then when you shoot it, or you shoot at the zombie, it not only blows the zombie's head off, but also does, like, AoE damage. So those are going to be kind of sacred for us going forward. We can refill kerosene here. We don't care about the ink ribbon. But we do really want this. Yeah, zombies on stairs in this game are kind of... They're pretty weak because they just... I don't know, their AI is set to only do the one attack, so... Yeah, that's fine. You can just wander up here forever, buddy. So we have had to do a little bit of backtracking around, but it's not that big a deal. I'm thinking we are gonna do the run back through the dog room though. We can only use, there's a door by the safe room that we used that can only be used I think twice on hard mode instead of 3 times. So it's gonna probably be more beneficial for us to take the riskier route and see what we can do. So we're gonna just bob and weave. We might catch these guys off guard, which would be nice. Yeah, so they're still a little dopey, which is perfect. We also run a lot faster without a weapon equipped, or the knife equipped. It also works, so. Okay, we do have to go back in here with this guy, though. Oh, nice. Okay, so he starts at the toilet around the corner, so that worked out really well for us. Okay, we never have to go back down here again. We are going to get visitors here. Or maybe not. pick up the dagger. And unlike Jill's playthrough, we're going to take the shotgun and safely replace it with the broken. And now we're feeling a lot more comfortable. Safely exit the room with the falling roof. And we have one inventory slot. Oh, I messed up again. I think we're gonna go back through the dog room again. I'm getting my doors confused, so should get visitors here, I think. No? Well, we'll get that visitor anyway. Okay, and then we'll just, yep, sit by the dogs while they're kind of in sleep mode still. Oops. Okay. So now we can actually go up to the balcony door where we will be able to use the dog whistle. I do have to grab it back from the box though, unfortunately, but that's okay. I think he's on this side, yeah. It's alright. Honestly, like, if we didn't have the modern controls with the joystick, we wouldn't be able to pull off those dodges as easily. So there's our old key. We'll make a quick rundown. So nasty. And we will grab the first aid spray and the dog whistle. Whoa, that was really close. Okay, and then we're going to use the dog whistle. Ooh, that was a big headshot. One more coming. He's still up. Nice. That was a huge headshot. Okay, so we didn't need the first aid spray after all, but that's fine. Go ahead and unlock this. Discard of the dog whistle. Go back. Yeah, I shouldn't have taken that first aid spray. I had no faith in myself. I don't want to just waste 2 bullets just to clear up an inventory space. It just Doesn't sit right with me. Alright, so now we have the means to get the armor key. So let's make another quick run down to the box. We do have 5 ink ribbons, so maybe I'll save here. Worst things, you know, there's worse things to waste. We do have quite a few of them, so we'll go ahead and save up. Nice, okay. Hell, I mean, honestly, since we're just dodging everything, or maybe even that, I don't know how much more we're gonna need the handgun. We'll keep it. We'll keep it now just in case, but we will take the chemical for the plant. Oh man, so okay. So when you come out of the safe room, he's always just kind of standing at the stairs. That's okay. Bait this guy. The double swipe. Okay, now we need to deal with the Crimson Head. Three shots? 3 shots. Get the armor key. That's going to be our armor key. Oof. That hallway, man. That hallway is sketch. Whip past him. Whip past him. We are going to have another friend up there now. We will get a hand grenade. Alright. So that's going to be our first death mask. And I'm going to just grab a healing item on us, because we'll probably never come back to this room again, so there's... Might as well just take a nice full heal, even if we just store it later. Yeah, so these guys are going to come out. I'm not worried about anything in that door on the right, just because the only thing that's in there is handgun ammo. So we're gonna just do a dodge past this guy, unlock this door, sneak by him again, go back out to the dining room. And now we can go, actually we have a few different ways we can go. So we'll use the armor key here. We can use it here and here. And thankfully, I cleared out these hallways and this hallway out. I guess, yeah, these hallways. I cleared out both of these hallways early, so then we actually don't have to deal with anything here, so. And that's not the last use for the armor key. Right. Last use is going to be down through the broken door, which we're not going to do yet. But we do have a message here. I left some bullets in the room on the right. I'll go ahead and look for a way out, Wesker. Thanks, Wesker. Alright, so we'll leave Death Mask. Drop off a heal. We will happily take the ammo. Add that to the stash. I'm going to reorganize just a tad. That's okay for now. I honestly, I don't think we're going to be burning any bodies. And you know what? We can leave the armor key here. The only place to use the armor key left is when we'll actually go through the broken doorknob door. So we'll leave that here and we'll pick it up when we come back through here. So I think that's okay. We'll keep the kerosene on us just in case. And we can go through here. Oh, you're kidding me. I forgot that's an old key door as well. Well, at least we can look around it here. We've got ink ribbons. We've got herb. Oh, look at that. It is kind of annoying to have to do this, but I think it'll be worth it in the end to go and drop off that heal down in the box. And then we'll come back and go through that door. Or as long as we remember to go back for the Wind Crest before we go for the end. Yeah, okay. So I gotta remember to go to that room to get the Wind Crest when I go to hand in the death masks. Go over here. We got a death mask in that room. Like at this point, it's mostly inventory slots that are kind of the issue.
You.
Chris Redfield, Alpha Team. We're here to rescue you. Richard, what the hell happened to you? Chris, this place... Get your team out of here. Demons everywhere.
Don't talk. He seems to have been bitten by a poisonous snake, but the size of the bite mark is huge.
It's not just any ordinary snake. Take my word for it.
He needs serum. I left it in another room.
I'll go get it.
Please hurry.
Hold on. I'll be back.
Alright, it is vitally important that we get back in time to save Richard. And so that is our only goal. We are going to haul ass down and get the serum and run back. Side. No, ain't got time for you, bruh. Okay, we do have 3 zombies up here now, so we gotta deal with this guy, but thankfully he's walking into the wall like a dum-dum. This guy is not on the stairs. Okay. I don't know. I'm not really sure where the 3rd guy went, but that's okay. We'll grab serum. And we will haul back there. Yeah, I'm not sure where he went. Do a little dodge. Kind of nice. I guess he must be deeper down the hallway now, towards where we picked up the broken shotgun. It's not the worst thing. This guy's here. We'll just go around. So we made it back in time.
Hope this is what you wanted.
Thank you. I'm gonna give you a shot now, Richard. Hang in there.
Here. Take it. It's a radio. care of yourself, Rebecca. Richard.
He's okay. He's just unconscious.
Rebecca, it's not safe here. Let's get Richard to a safer place.
Right.
So it's actually going to teleport us all the way back there.
He should recover soon.
Good. Richard needs you now.
I love what's
As soon
like.
as Richard gets better, we'll come after you.
Rebecca, you okay with a gun?
Yes.
All right. I'm going to continue my investigation.
Be careful. Okay?
I love how it's like we'll get Richard to a safer place, but there's like 3 zombies in the hallway just outside this door. So is it really safer? It's questionable. Make him whiff, go around. And we'll run all the way back to where Richard just was. Oh no! No, and that put me in yellow. He was quick with it. Yeah, there is a zombie right there. I knew he was gonna be there. Okay, so let's... Nice, big headshot. The more of those, the better. So we'll try and get one here as well. That's okay. We'll reload. Clears up an inventory slot, and we will burn this guy. Because we do not want to deal with him later. And a nice hand grenade here in the corner. Or a flash grenade, rather. Ah, yeah, we have the room. We'll take the handgun rounds. We can light this with our lighter. And then we can bait this guy out. Oh, he seems kind of fast. Ooh, that was close. Nice. Well, I'm glad that this hallway got cleared for free with that headshot. Alright, well now that we have half of the musical score, we can head to the piano room. We'll just kind of try and bait out this guy. anything of value over here? I guess not. Alright, and then we will combine this. Oops. And use it on the piano. And turns out Chris cannot play the piano. Neither can I can't blame him.
It's me, Chris.
Rebecca.
That sounded like Moonlight Sonata.
Can you play? What was that?
My interpretation is off a little. Let me practice for a while.
Alright, so
Sure. But don't get too carried away.
Oh, I won't.
I've always found it odd that we're in the middle of this type of scenario and it's just like, oh yeah, take a break, practice the piano. But anyways, we'll leave Rebecca to practice. Zip past this guy real quick. And we have to basically, I'm pretty sure that how Rebecca works is we have to do like 1 or 2 objectives in the mansion in order for her to actually progress learning the piano. So we'll go check out this room. I don't think there's anything of value here for us. And with Jill, there was the grenade launcher, but Chris doesn't get access to that, so no bullets here either. I don't know, there might be a defense item here. Yeah, so we'll just get the defense item there. And while Rebecca's practicing, we can go get another death mask. So we'll get the one from Night Room. Which are, if I remember correctly, I got really lucky when I did this with Jill, but I think I did this one, then bottom left, and then this one? Crazy. Yeah, so when on the Jill playthrough, if you've already seen it or if you haven't seen it yet, I did this, I did that by accident. I used to memorize it, but I was sure I had forgotten, and we got quite lucky. Thankfully, I remembered from the Jill run, so that's going to be another death mask. Click the switches. And I want to say we need to do one more objective, or just something anyway to check off the list. So I'm going to drop off this second death mask and the kerosene canteen finally. Yeah, maybe it might not be a bad time to actually go through, use the armor key for the last time, and unlock the shortcut to the courtyard. So we'll go in here. Also, I just want to say this is not like a speed run or a guide video or anything. This is genuinely a playthrough, but like I honestly have 126 hours in this game, not including the original and PS4. So I've played this game so much. I really love this game. I hope if anything, like, this run can kind of just like inspire somebody to play through it themselves and kind of experience it, especially since there's things like invisible enemy mode, one dangerous zombie mode, and real survival mode. This game is just chock full of really neat ideas, and I don't know, I just really love this game. So we can put the lure here, and then we can put the bee here, and hit the switch. Big slam. And that bee can just live in that room forever. So we can go drop off the wind crest. And I want to say that's enough that Rebecca should be good to go. We should save, actually, just in case. Yeah, I think we're gonna save here as well, just one more time. Still feeling good. We have 4 ink ribbons left, so. Put those back. And we'll go back and check on Rebecca. guess in anticipation that she should be done, we can grab the shield. Come on. Come on.
Chris!
Nice.
I think I got it.
Well done, Rebecca.
Practice makes perfect.
What's this?
Nice. So we can grab this. Right, that's just the diary. We'll talk to Becca.
Are you all right in there?
Yeah.
Oh, that's it? Alright, well, good luck to Rebecca. We'll see you a bit. See you in a bit. Sneak past this guy. I'm so glad that he can't grab when he does that. It looks like he's gonna be able to grab us, but thankfully not. Okay, insert the gold shield. And the puzzle here is on the painting. So the long sword is through the head, or the helmet, and the short sword has gone through the breast of one knight. So basically, the small hand and the big hand are represented by the swords. We need small sword or small hand to be reading 6 o'clock. So we're going to turn the large gear to the left twice. And then that is the long sword through the helmet, short sword through the breast. And that's going to give us the shield key. And I thought I would leave this till later, but I'm going to pick up the blue gem and go give it to the tiger just because we do have less inventory slots and we don't have any more shotgun shells at the moment. I think we get shotgun shells from this, so I think it's worth it just to do the quick little jaunt back. There will be a guy here to dodge. Maybe we'll grab the handgun bullets too, honestly. A lot of enemies in here. It's kind of claustrophobic. So, put the blue gem in the eye socket. Yeah, so we do get shotgun shells here. That's really handy.
Just breathe. Breathe through it.
Oh. Sorry about that. My phone started going off. So I think that's worth it to grab those shells. I might just grab the handgun ammo as well, since we do have a stack of handgun ammo on us currently, so I don't see the harm in just a quick check in here. have to deal with this guy. Well, yeah, let's attempt to do it with the handgun. It might get a little hairy here. Dagger to the head. Oh, dude, that's an old key. Where do we use that last old key? I thought we were done with them. Interesting. Okay, so there's another door with an old key somewhere that we need to use. Where's that last door? Oh, actually, I do remember where the last door is. Wow, I'm really glad I went back there, actually. And we got some bullets, too. We got lots of bullets. We went from having no bullets to having quite a bit. So, I think the last old key door is connected to the courtyard. I'm pretty sure even if we get through the crow room, if we didn't have an old key, we couldn't use the shortcut. Is it this door? Oh, never mind. It's locked from the other side. It might not be that door then. Okay, well, we'll have to, I'll check the map after we get this next death mask. These hallways should still be cleared. Yeah, we're good. Nice. So we can use the shield key. That's going to be the end of that. And we've got some shotgun ammo here, which is super helpful. Now we're kind of rolling in it. And this time around, we do need to deal with the snake by ourselves. Except we will not be dealing with the snake. We're going to just grab the death mask and get the hell out, because I do not want to get poisoned. Had we gotten poisoned in that encounter, we would have actually gotten to play as Rebecca there. Because she would find us in this hallway, similar to how I think with Jill we had to run all the way back to get serum for ourselves, whereas in this one we would have passed out in this room and we would have been able to play as Rebecca, run and get the serum, and then come back. So thankfully for us, no poison from the snake. That's always a win. And now we are free and clear to go through the last armor key door and pick up the 4th death mask. Which we don't need the handgun for. Or its ammo. Yeah, we already picked up the Wind Crest. 6. I guess we're gonna save here again. Because we are gonna go up to a boss here. Honestly, I like hard mode in this game. It's keeps you on your toes. Hallways are just genuinely not safe. Which is a big difference from the lower difficulties, where a lot of the hallways are just completely empty and it almost just feels like a door running around simulator. So we saved, we've got our 3 death masks. We'll be able to use that armor key. And where are we missing a door? So one of those is the armor key door. That's helmet key. Two of those doors are helmet key, and then one of them is locked from the other side. That's also helmet key. Might have been in the kitchen. Maybe we just needed to use a key down there as soon as we got it. Alright, well, we'll just keep going. Now we can use this door for the first time. And I believe we can still use it at least one more time. We won't need to, but... Oh. We've got friends breaking in. That's always fun. This puzzle is going to be identical to the Jill run. So we just hit this one for the orange bracelet. And then the first two on this side instead, so that we get the green crown and the purple necklace. There's going to be our 4th death mask, and then this door is just locked from this side, so that's good. We can just get through, and then our shortcut is there. Oh no, actually, no, so this is the door. It's just locked from this side via the old key. So I'm glad we kept that on us. Alright. That also frees up another inventory slot. And because of that, we actually are pretty safe because we can pick up these shells now. So we have lots of ammo now to deal with the Elder Crimson Head. Wow, that worked out phenomenally. Alright, so the first one's going to be the one with no eyes. Then the one missing all 3. Nasty. That coffin was just full of body soup. The one with no nose. And the one with no mouth. We don't have any heals, so it is going to be slightly sketch. But that's why we saved beforehand, because in case we die here. Oh, I could've, you know what? Oh, never mind. Dagger to the head and 2 bullets? Let's go. Not bad at all. We didn't even take damage because he grabbed us instead of swiping. Get some more shells. And we can take the metal and stone object. All right. Well, that went very well. All right, and then we need to kind of, it's going to be a little bit tricky here, but we're going to have to dodge past these guys real quick. Alright, so we're going to take a bite there. That's okay. Pretty tight hallway. Not trying to deal with this dog at all, so we're just going to do that. Grab some shells. Oh, nice. Another grenade here. And we will just use this first aid spray. Alright, and then this puzzle is the weather vanes. So that's the 4 different directions lead to 4 different things. At the bottom of the hill, it tells you which directions each dog wants to go. So for this guy, we want to face west. Not north. That's okay. There we go. No!
Respond. Wesker? Monster in chains. Treat. Not exist. Away from the woods outside the mint.
I love that. We always get the warning. It says, whoever's telling us, stay away from the woods as we go deeper into the woods. For the blue weather vane, we're trying to go north. And actually, we don't even need this equipped right now. To not disturb the crows, I'm just gonna walk. Because we don't have the wind crest on us, so we can't grab the magnum quite yet. That's that beautiful sound, Miss Lisa Trevor. Hit up the path. This would be creepy as hell, I'm not even gonna lie. I would not be doing so well out here. There should be some healing items, hopefully. I guess not. That's a shame. So we get to Lisa's cabin, and we can grab a map. grab the square crank. I always like to just identify them. I don't know why, but I'm pretty sure they're different colors. I don't know. And we are going to save here again, because as I learned in my Jill playthrough, or was rather reminded, Jill hits like, or Lisa hits like a truck. So we're going to save here again, just in case. Little safety save. Put this back, and we will grab one healing item and the wind crest as we get just clocked on the head. Yeah, that could... You're lucky to be alive, honestly. Okay, this dodge can be pretty finicky. Just gotta be quick about it. Nice, she did the back swipe. Super lucky. Last time, or if you've seen the Joe playthrough that I did, I got very unlucky. I got stagger locked and then kind of shoved up on the stairs, and it was just a bad time. I didn't heal, I didn't do anything. I just got beaten the crap out of. And on easy mode, she 3-hit us. So, you know, on hard mode, I'm almost certain she probably 2-hits us. But yeah, we got very lucky there. Now we can go back through here. And we'll walk again. And because of Chris's inventory, we'll have to do 2 at a time, but it's not a big deal. Oops. Grab the sun emblem, or sun crest rather. And that gets us the Magnum. Which now, I mean, I'm feeling like very safe now that we've got a lot of shotgun shells. We've got the revolver. Like we're sitting pretty here, pretty. So, just gonna walk past these crows. You know, they look peaceful. I don't want to disturb them. They're having a good night. Alright, and that's the end of the woods.
This is Brad. Come in, Stars Alpha Team. Come in. Does anybody hear me?
This is Chris.
This is Brad. Stars Alpha Team. Bravo Team. It doesn't matter. Respond. I repeat, this is
Brad! This is Chris! Brad? Damn! Thing's broken.
Alright, and we do have a green-red mixed herb. There's a blue here that would finish off and give us the full 3, but I'm going to leave it just in case. We don't have a lot of access to poison heal. So having that one after the area with the snakes, I think, is very important, just in case we do get bitten. And honestly, like, not bad. We've done pretty good. That was mansion number 1, or the first time through the mansion, rather. So that's fully done. We're going to be rolling up to the residence. We'll have its own whole set of challenges. There's a red herb. Yeah, so there's some snakes in this hallway. So it's honestly, it's best for us not to mix blue or take blue in any way unless we absolutely need it. Well, there's 3 here, so I guess that's like the one exception. But now we can enter in here. Now that we're in the residence, we can go into the save room. And we should get... Nice. Flash grenade is always welcome. And we'll do a little bit of inventory management. So the crank can go up here for now. We'll grab our ink ribbons. Yeah, I don't like that, so we're gonna move these up here and consolidate the shotgun shells, and the magnum can go here, and the knife will go up top here. So, and yeah, I think I'll cut this segment here. We did pretty good. It was like, this is about an hour and 40 minutes. We got through the mansion. The first part of the mansion anyway, got to the residence, so kind of the same split that I did for the Jill playthrough. So if you enjoyed, please hit me with a subscribe or like or comment on the video. It helps me out a ton. I also look forward to hearing from people, and I just hope you guys are enjoying the run so far. But yeah, have a good day, and I will catch you in the next part. Peace out, guys.